Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Gematria Today. My name's Dan, and we're going to talk about murder by numbers today. Gematria, if you're just joining me, is an occult practice. It's an occult Kabbalistic practice. It's the coding of numbers into words. Kabbalists believe that in the beginning, God merged the number and the letter and the word, very similar to the Genesis story from the Bible. In fact, the Genesis story of the Bible is a very old story. And right here is the alphabet, and so it's just murder by numbers. There's a song in 1983 by the Police called Murder by Numbers. It was released in 1983, as you can see. And in Gematria, the practice of coding number words into the practice of coding numbers into words, murder equals 83 in that reverse cipher where M is 14 instead of 13, U is 6 instead of 21, R is 9 instead of 18, D is 23 instead of 4, E is 22 instead of 5, and R is 9 again. That equals 83. Came out in 93 on the 83, I'm sorry, on the Synchronicity album. Synchronicity. And funny, synchronicity with the S exception. S can be, S is 10 in this cipher because S is the 19th letter of the alphabet, and it can be reduced twice to 10 and to 1. So Synchronicity came out in 83. Got the song about murder by numbers in 83. Let's look at the lyrics. Check out these lyrics. Once that you've decided on a killing, first you make a stone of your heart, and you find that your hands are still willing, then you can turn a murder into an art. There really isn't any need for bloodshed. You just do it with a little more finesse. If you can slip a tablet into someone's coffee, then it'll avoid an awful lot of mess. It's murder by numbers, 1, 2, 3. It's easy to learn as your ABCs. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. Get it? So if you have a taste for this experience, if you're flush with your very first success, then you must try a twosome or a threesome. You'll find your conscience bothers you much less. So it's all about murdering, the art of murdering. This is what the elite do. They murder people. They're very sick individuals. They do it for ritual. Very sick. Think of the people who rule this world. You know, think of the how everything's upside down, how everybody knows about the medical system. They just treat the symptoms. They don't really cure anything. Just go to a grocery store, look at the amount of processed food, look at the amount of food that's sprayed with pesticides, look at the GMO food. This is a culture that's all about death. This country's been at war like every decade of its existence. It's all about war. You know, the Native Americans were killed off. Africans were brought as slaves, lynchings, nothing but war since the very first. So those are some of the lyrics here. Murder is anything you take to it's a habit-forming need for more and more. You can bump off every member of your family and anybody else you find a bore. It's just for amusement, right? Because it's murder by numbers. These people are sick. 1, 2, 3, ABCs, 1, 2, 3, ABCs. They're giving you a clue of how you do it. Now you can join the ranks of the illustrious. In history's great dark hall of fame, all our greatest killers were industrious. All at least the ones that we all know by name. But you can reach the top of your profession if you become the leader of the land, for murder is the sport of the elected, and you don't need it to lift a finger of your hand. Because it's murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's easy to learn as your A, B, C's. Murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's easy to learn as your A, B, C, D, E. Then they go to E. Right? Murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. So written by Andy Summers, Gordon Sumner. Gordon Sumner, otherwise known as Sting. Right? Check this out. His name's Sting. 33, that number. Also 66, 2 33s in that reduction. Band is called The Police. 33. Oh, sorry, they're called the police. Well, guess what? The most common word in the alphabet, in the English language, equals 33. It's everywhere, right? 33. How about the police? Different numbers. But anyway, you get the idea. Murder by Numbers. 1, 2, 3. The album's off Synchronicity. Came out in 83 on June 17th. I'm sure for an interesting reason. To look into that later. But anyway, getting back, so Murder by Numbers every single day. How about this guy? So you ever hear of this guy? I never heard of this guy. Wicked Tuna star William Willbilly Hathaway, dead at age 36, right? So he died Saturday. Wicked Tuna equals 39. The name of is what they're emphasizing. Notice they're emphasizing Wicked Tuna. This probably came from Fox. Wicked Tuna equals 39. His name Hathaway equals 39. He's from Berlin, Maryland or something. Forgot where. Anyway, Hathaway also shares 33. Berlin 33. Supposedly, spelled supposedly wrong, but you get the picture. His truck swerved as 39 and 33. You can check out the People article, people.com. That's where I got it from. The story is weird because he calls his wife right after saying he's okay, and then he dies shortly thereafter. I mean, that's kind of strange. What happened to him? You know? What the heck happened? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, the full name of the show is called Wicked Tuna Outer Banks 303 or 33. Here, we'll just show you this for sure. So Wicked Tuna 39 Outer Banks 303. His name's Hathaway. 33 and 39. From Berlin. Not Germany, some other Berlin. What else about this story is interesting? So his full name, including his crazy nickname, which is Willbilly, is 141. Right? 141. Copy and paste, gotta love it. Uh-oh. There he goes. So 141. Why is this significant? Well, if you write out 33, it equals 141. But don't take my word for it. See, in that reverse ordinal cipher, 33 equals 141. What else is interesting? It also equals, so 141 is also 47 times 3. And this was reported on a day with 47 numerology. 12 plus 17 plus 18 is 47. And it was Maryland. That's right, so it's Berlin, Maryland. Maryland equals 47 as well. Show you this. Maryland equals 47 as well. 34 is a big murder number. I mentioned before, murder by numbers. Murder in Maryland. 34. What else can you say about this story? Willoughby equals 44. Willoughby, I don't know how you, know how to, let's see, you got to spell his name right. It's important. Willbilly? Willbilly. I guess that's how you say it. Willbilly. That's his nickname. 44, right? supposedly cause of death. Although it's kind of weird, he got into a car crash and then he telephoned his woman, his wife. Car crash, 44. 44 number. 44 kill number. Kill 44 in that English ordinal cipher. What else? It happened, it's reported by the state police. State police equals 44. This happened in Salisbury. MD, short for Maryland. 44. It's all about kill. 44. His truck was in a ditch. They found his truck in a ditch. Ditch. 44. The coincidences go on and on. So he's dead on a day with 38 numerology. Death equals 38. R.I.P., rest in peace. 38. Probably a killing. I mean, he was fine right after the accident. What happened? Killing. 38. So he was 36. When you think about 36, when he died, similar to 666, it's 36. 666 is the 36th triangular number. That's right. If you add up all these numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way to 36, it equals 666. And I'm not going to do it right now because I did it on the last video and it just took too long. Wicked Tuna equals 111. In Sumerian Gematria, it's 11 times 6 is 666. It's the mark of the beast, right? And this is reported by Fox. So I'll show you Sumerian Gematria. Wicked Tuna. Wicked Tuna. 111. And if you go to Sumerian Gematria, it's basically multiplying everything by 6. Let's see if I can find it. Where is Sumerian? I don't use it very often. There's a bunch. English Sumerian, maybe that's it. There it is. So Wicked Tuna equals 666. This is reported by Fox. Fox. 18, which is 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18, right? It's also 36. He died at age 36. Just another, so it's murder by numbers. This happens all the time. I can show you some other examples of, did I make any changes? I didn't make any changes. What else? So today, there's a story about, oops. I'm so click happy on this thing. 2 Chicago police officers hit and killed by a metro train. This was in today's CNN thing, right? Metro train equals 137 to 33rd prime. What are we talking about? We're talking about the police. Police 33, as I mentioned before. Metro train. Let's get rid of the English Sumerian here. See how often I use it? Can't even find it. There we go. So also 52, and I'll show you why that's important. This happened in Chicago. Chicago 37, train 37. That's Chicago. Wasn't Jordan in Chicago? Michael Jordan? Jordan 26? Oh wait, I'm thinking of something else. Anyway, Chicago 37. His full name, the 2 people involved, the 2 officers, Conrad Gary equals 52, just like Metro Train. Like he had a date with destiny. Conrad Gary. 52. Right? Got a date with the metro train. Gary also equals 51. His last name 51. The other guy's name, I don't know how to pronounce that. Marmolejo. His last name. That equals 51. Also 141, if you write out 33, it equals 141. Also 102, police equals 102 as well. Show you that. Police, 102. So here's the story here. Killed Monday after being struck by a metro train. They're responding to shots fired when a passing train hit them. How does that happen? So often these murders are linked to the mayor or the governor of the state. Rahm Emanuel is the 44th current mayor of Chicago, 44, that kill number, as I mentioned before. He's the mayor of Chicago. Guess what? He was reelected on April 7th, or 4-7. What a good time to be elected, 47. Government number, authority number, obey number. So he's born on the 29th. His birth numerology, 40, matches the day numerology of this incident. And how do I get that? It's 12 plus 17 is 29. 29, 31, 32, and 8 is 40. It's another way to do the day numerology. So his birth numerology, 40. Day numerology of this incident, 40. Also, he's got 37 birth numerology, and he's mayor of Chicago, Chicago 37. The incident happened 18 days after his 59th birthday. The news was reported on the 18th. Rahm Emanuel equals 111. Remember that 111 number? 111 in Sumerian, 666. 6 plus 6 plus 6. Getting back to this number you see a lot coded in the headlines, 666. Rahm Emanuel equals 60. Forget about that. Police 30. It's reported on a day with 30 numerology. 12 plus 18 is 30. So it's more murder by numbers. I mean, what are the odds? Officers hit and killed by a metro train. What's officers? I didn't do this. Officer, 37, like Chicago. 44, like kill. Like it's the 44th mayor. Yeah. What else? Murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. This is easy to learn as your ABC. Now, another thing, what's commonly used in murder, well, not commonly, but is arsenic. And arsenic happens to be the 33rd element. It's got the atomic number of 33. Arsenic is untraceable. So it's used for killing people. Slip it into their coffee, right? And if you write out arsenic, it equals 33. What are the odds? And it's the 33rd element. That's incredible. Just a coincidence. Sorry, go back to sleep. All right, let's check out some airstrikes here. So this is the other day as well. U.S. airstrikes in Somalia kill 62 militants. U.S. military says. It's always U.S. military or government says or police say. So 62. They write it out in the headline. 62. And I'm like, why 62? Well, 62 equals 47. You write out 62. 62 equals 47 with the S exception, where S is 10. So that's why they wrote it out. This is a murder number as well. This is also murder, I believe. Killing is 47 as well. This happened on a day with 47 numerology. Killing 43. Killed. Oh, there's something with 47 and killing. Anyway, so 62. 47 on a day with 47 numerology. 12 plus 17 plus 18 is 47. Also 43 is the 14th prime on a day that leaves 14 days left in the year. 351st day, 14 days left. Murder 38, killing 38, death 38. Guess what? Somalia equals 47 too. That's why the story is out. Because we're talking about Somalia on a day with 47 numerology. What a shocker. Was there anything else? Oh, I like this. The U.S. military assessed that airstrikes did not injure or kill any civilians, according to the statement. Yeah, right. How do they know that? So yeah, just more murder by numbers, depending on the day numerology, the gematria of the people involved, birthdays. What else we got here? Oh yeah, this guy from the Wrecking Crew, Joe Osborne. I never heard of him, but I've heard of the Wrecking Crew. You got to find out when they were born and when they died. Right? So Joe Osborne equals 41, 130. Osborne equals 38, born on a day with 38 numerology. Osborne with no E. Osborne. Also 83, murder by numbers, right? Came out in 83, 38. These are all murder numbers. 79 is a murder number. 34. Here, let me show you. Murder. 79, 34, 83, 38. It's almost the same numbers. Murder and Osborne. The only difference is 29. But everything else is all about murder. So he was born with that numerology. 8 plus 28 is 38 plus, okay, so 8 plus 2 plus 8, 10, 18, 19, 28, 31, 38. That's how you figure it out. You add up all the numbers here. So he died with 19 numerology. Joe Osborne. Osborne equals 29. With the end date included, so he died 109 days after his birthday, after his 81st birthday. So the date included is that, so you can go on this thing to the website, Gematria, and go to date duration, and you could say include the end date or don't include the end date. Either way, it's significant. So I try to look at it for both, if that makes sense. So he died with 19 numerology. 109 is also 19, basically. He played bass. Bass equals 41. 41. Mentioned before. Joe Osborne equals 41. Go back to the calculator here. Joe Osborne equals 41. Oops. There we go. Also 130, which is basically 13. 41 is the 13th prime number. So he's got 13 on his death. He's got murder on his name. Murder on his name. Bass guitar equals 36. Bass guitar, he played bass guitar. That equals 36. It also equals 153. 153 is the 17th triangular number. So if you count all the numbers, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up to 17, it equals 153. Jesus, there's that legend about Jesus, or that he caught 153 fish or something. Something like that. So 153 is significant because he died 15 weeks and 3 days, or 153, after his 81st birthday. And bass guitar equals 153. Very interesting. And also, 17, it was the 17th triangular number. 17 days left in the year when he died on 12/14. So it's murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABCs. It's Gematria. Let's do another example here. Let's see, another deaths. Deaths are all over the news. There's pretty much nothing about deaths. Oh, we can do... So this story about an American student who got stabbed in the Netherlands on a day with 44 and 64 numerology. Stabbed equals 26, date numerology. 12 plus 14 is 26. Stabbed equals 26. 17 also, stabbed equals 17 with 17 days left in the year. Kill equals 17, 44 and 64. Just show you this. Kill. Stabbed. 17. So Sarah Poppenheim is her name. It was 73, the 21st prime. She was 21 when she died. 21. This happened in Rotterdam. Rotterdam equaled 42. This happened, so this was reported on the 14th, but it happened on the 12th. So that's a day with 42 numerology. 12 plus 12 is 24, plus 18 is 42. This happened in the place called, I can't pronounce it, Kralingse Kirkelaan, equals 290, or 29. Her first name, Sarah, equals 29. 290 is the same thing as 29 in numerology. She was an American student, 59. The 17th prime has happened today with 17 days left. Stabbed is 17, right? Kill is 17. So American student. She's an American student. You're not safe anywhere, right? American student, 59. 167. 167 is the 39th prime number. So she's an American student. What's her name? Poppenheim. Poppenheim. She's got the perfect... She was born to be an American student. Look at this name. Poppenheim. 39. Also 156, right out 33. 156. 39. So her roommate stabbed her. Roommate equals 44 and 37. This is the day that, so this was the day that they reported. That was the numerology, the day numerology that this was reported. Roommate, stabbed by his roommate. How brutal. Roommate. Uh-oh. Room. The two M's and roommate? That doesn't... You know, roommate is 39. It's also 33. I don't know if that's how you spell roommate or not. Let's look this up here. Roommate. Is that right? You mean roommate. Two O's and roommate. Yeah, that's right. So anyway, 39 numerology, Pappenheim 39. So forget about the 4437. So interesting thing about this is that, check this out. They talked to her mother, and she said that this just happened. He was sad to inform me that my beautiful daughter had passed. I kind of knew it was coming when you have done this before, said Odegaard, whose son had committed suicide at 21 3 years ago. So they're both 21 when they're dead. What are the odds? 21 and 21 is 42. She attended Erasmus University, 201. If you write out 21, it equals 42, also 39. Pappenheim, 39. Rotterdam, 42. 21 and 21. I mean, what are the odds? Erasmus University, that's where she went to, for another 21. Erasmus University, 201. There's that 116666 number. 201, which is basically 21 in numerology. 21 equals 42, also like 39, her last name. She's a drummer from Minnesota. Drummer 38, Minnesota 38. Only drummers come from Minnesota. Drummer 38. Minnesota 38. So there's the proof right there. Just more murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABCs. This is Gematria. Murder by numbers. That's what's going on. It's all about the numbers. All about the numbers. This is a cabal that is obsessed with numbers. Cabal from Kabbalah. Cabal. The Cabal. 52. Kabbalah. 52. This is Gematria. 52. You know? That's what this is about. Who practices it? The rich people do, the Kabbalists do, the people who run this place. I'm not talking about the president, I'm talking about the people who control the president. I'm talking about the people who own the country, you know? Who has all the land? Who has all the resources? Who owns the money? Who are the bankers? Who controls the mind's eye of the masses with this propaganda, entertainment, and media? That's who runs things. And thanks for tuning in to Gematria today.